Here we go!
Right, hello guys, welcome to League of Legends Road to Level 30 series. Today in this video I'm going to talk about how to play bot lane AD carry. First thing you do is buy a Doran's Blade, because it gives you 3% lifesteal, 7 attack damage and 70 health. Then you should buy a health potion or a mana pot, whatever one you choose, always a warding totem. Now, this video I chose beginner. But do not know why I fucking chose it. I apologise because I've got 3 AD carries: Severe, Jinx, and me. And Graves, actually 4 AD carries, including me. Now, the reason I'm going to show you bot lane tips, tricks, and just generally how to play bot is because you need to know it's a basic game mode. Gameplay you'll try. You'll at least play it a couple of times if you don't like it. Now, bot lane is this lane here or that lane here, and in the red team. Now, best place to ward if you're just an AD carry is these bushes here, that one and that one. I'll show you in the blue, that one and that one, because they are important. Because if a support or AD carry goes in there from the enemy team, you've at least got vision. You'll hit your support ward. Your main features is to get minions killed. The higher you have, the better. Also, getting kills, less deaths is always the key. Less dying, more kills, good minions. Now, in the enemy team, I think we have Misfortune. If she has more minions than you and more kills, that means you're doing bad. But if you have more minions than her, but less kills, it's cool because you still got more minions. Now, do not worry about, oh, Craig does this. If you want to play like that, you can play like that. It's only bots. Doesn't matter. But if you want, practice the W. And then in the next video I'll probably show you how, in the next couple of video or another video I'll show you the quick cast. Because quick casting is also a good thing. I don't quick cast because my friend does, but I don't quick cast because, well, quick casting is good, but not always good. It's not a necessity. But in an assassin type champ, you do want to quick cast. You do want to have that, like, that ability to go quick. Be able to just sort of go there and it goes in your mouse. That's what quick casting is. But an AD carry, main chance is just to last hit like that. Well, I don't have a good attack speed, but it's the last hit. Last hitting these minions mean that you get the gold instead of attacking and not risking it. See, last hitting. Because I've got a Jinx, we're both fighting for. We're both fighting this place, which is going to be a bit harder for us. But because it's only bots, you can sort of do it. But in PvP, you really want to have support in your bot lane, because if you don't have support and you've got like some tank or some top lane, they'll need some sort of minion farm to at least get them on, get the ball rolling. Whereas if you have a support, you can at least just jump straight in and just have a farm to yourself. Now, that's the bad thing, because I got Jinx. She's getting farm. She's got 7. I've got fucking 4. And she's really sucking it out of me because I can't really afford it. But in this, because bots are piss easy, literally this bot might get a few kills on us just because we get cocky. That's how beginner bots get kills. It's because of cockiness, or like turrets get us but they mark it down as their own. Now I'll heal her just to... Actually, we've not got that, so I'll just turn off my Q and W. My Q. The best thing for us is just to make sure you're getting the farm and focus. If you need to play defensively, don't push it too much in a PvP match, because junglers will gank all along here or in that section there and come behind you. Do not want that. You want to push hard, but don't push hard. If they're pushing aggressive, play a bit defensively. Make sure your jungler knows that they're playing offensive. But if you got a chance to get kills, go for it. If your support attacks, like if Annie had Misfortune right now, and Misfortune, if Annie stunned us, Misfortune would jump in and aim to attack us. That is what you should do. If your support goes in and stuns them, you go in and follow. Because it then means you're not like sort of hanging around and let your support die. That is not what you want. You want to make sure that you can pull off kills. If If you can't, what's the point of even playing a game? Right, come on, Jinx, get it. Good. I wasn't wanting. I knew I couldn't get that kill. So you let Jinx get it. Because if Jinx can get a kill, I shouldn't have done that because, well, I wanted to. Because it then means that we can just push this turret freely. If she goes for minions, please say she isn't, we can at least get the damage. The turret down. And because it's bots, once you're at level 5, PvP. That's what you want to do. You don't want to stay in bots. Because bots don't challenge you. Bots don't let you learn champions. Bots don't really let you experience how champions work. Because if you play intermediate bots, they play like PvP players, but they still do beginner bot mistakes. If you're playing fucking PvP, you're playing against another person from like maybe Germany, France if you're playing in the US, or from other American states if you're playing in America, or Russia or Poland and other places if you're playing in the EU nor the East and stuff. You want to make sure that you can get assist. You want to make sure you can push hard. You want to make sure you can do everything you can, because that means I could probably turn on her actually. There we go, see. I'm going to say good job because I'm in bots. If you kill steal, they'll complain to shit. But if you at least compliment people and try and be friendly, it's good. If your support gets a kill, don't go, oh, KS. Because it makes you look like an idiot. It makes you feel stupid. It makes them feel stupid. It makes them go, why? If you go, good job in that kill, they'll go, oh, thanks. Or, sorry. And then that's it. If an AD carry gets an assist and a support gets a kill, look at it as in your support's getting more fed than theirs. If you get a kill and your support gets assist, look at it as you're getting fed over their AD carry. Always look at it as in the enemy team, what advantage do we have? Supports play a vital role at endgame. They heal you, they heal your team, they can end fights, especially Sona's ult. If she's fed and she's got some AP on her, that's what you want, because her ult hits harder, her W hits harder, everything. That is where you want to look at it. You want to make sure that in your bot, you get minions, you focus on farm, you focus on getting kills. But if they're playing aggressive like they are right, if like Misfortune's outplaced herself right now, I'm just gonna go in. I can rush this. Right, see, I rushed it, but I knew that I have my heal up in. See, I've got my heal now, so I can just heal. And heal gives you a speed boost, a 30-second speed boost. It never used to be used, but in Season 5, it's used because it's handy. So, look at what happens, as I say, don't you look at LCS if you don't want to, but the good tips of beginner bot lane is to practice. Practice AD carries, practice support. If you prefer AD carry, play AD carry. But supports are always, you always need them. You always do need a support. So if you can play a support, aim to play it. So right now I'm just gonna ult. Hopefully Jinx the slower. See, Jinx got a kill, but I knew I couldn't get it. I didn't have a range. Jinx has got a bit more range, a lot more range than I have. But if I can hit her, it makes sense, doesn't it? To get a few hits, and she's crit based, so eventually you'll see I'll be building crits. I'm level 2 on the road to level 30. I'm massive. I didn't say that, but I'm level 30. Shit, I am under turret. In PvP, you did not see this blue line, this green line. It's only bots. But in bot lane, when you're pushing hard, people will gank you from any lane. The best thing to do is make sure you have your good jungle. Your jungle ganks you if you need help. Your support's there to assist. Never leave your support in the lane for too long. That is a problem. You want to make sure your turrets don't get pushed, but if they are, and that turret's not saved, don't go and try and save it, because you're just going to die more. If that turret's like, saved there, and there's no one about it, do not go save it. Just leave it. Just let them take it. It's easier for you. It saves you a death. It means you lose a turret. It means you lose a little bit of protection in the lane, but it saves you dying. Just go to your second turret. Just go to your first turret in the lane, and defend that. Make sure it doesn't get pushed. If it gets pushed and it's not your fault, it's not your. It's they're pushing hard. They've got a team combo that works. If they've got a support like Fresh, see, I'm putting my ult up this way to hope I can hit someone. Didn't hit anyone. It's a skill shot. You learn from it. If you got a skill shot based out and you miss it once, miss it twice, it's just for learning. I don't play Asha often. A bar, but I don't play her. She's one of these AD carries you'll play because she's 450. Then you get other AD carries or you get other supports. I generally recommend you buy your 450 champ first. You choose which one you play him, play her, and that's it. That's how you do it. But the bot is an important role. AD carry is about staying in the back in a team fight. I won't talk about AD carries. I only tell you about the bot lane itself because I know I'm playing in AD carry, but in bots I can't exactly explain team fights to you because, well, they're not really team fights. They're more like just teaching you how to play the game, giving you practice. That's what bots are really. In intermediate, so I think I'll in another one. I'll tell you about team fights, like in the top lane, because top lane tanks and stuff you'll need to teach you. So I'll probably in one of those ways I'll tell you about team fights, because then means you're not actually fucking going, oh, what is AD carry role? An AD carry role is to do damage and to stay in the back. You stay in the back of a team fight, you're gonna get targeted. That is the thing. See, if you're by yourself in a thingy and you got no one near you and you got like 5 enemy teammates up, they'll probably try and gank you. Probably. I can take it because I can't. Good job. I'm dead. The turret does damage over time. It does more damage every single hit it does to you. But the enemy team will focus you and eventually kill you. But if you're in a team fight, you have a tank who takes all the damage. You have a top laner which also deal damage. You have an AP mage which will also do damage, and then you at the back will also deal tons of damage. Now, most champ AD carries will need a crit chance item, mostly static shiv and something else, and like Trinity Force. But if you want, you can build a little bit more critty if you really want to deal more crits and try and get like 75% crits. So your damage isn't pure attack, it's mostly crit. But then that's not really a good answer, because you don't want all crit. You go all crit, it's not the best. In bots, you can afford to test. In PvP, you can test around, but unless the enemy team is really easy and you're all just going, right, what we doing here? Test. But if you're getting pushed hard and you really can't, don't go test. Testing is one of the worst things ever. If you want to test, use intermediate bots or use something. I would suggest that. And to practice, don't go beginner bots unless you're a completely new player. If you're a player who's used to MOBAs or thinks he could manage well, try intermediates. After your third game of bots and you're level 3, try a few intermediates. Trust me, it will get you prepared for PvP. Even if it doesn't give you pure practice, it will give you enough practice just so you're a little bit ready. If you're not enough ready, poof, back to intermediates. No one judges you, but you'll get a lot. But in bots, you don't get that much commentary. People won't complain unless you're really blatantly kill steal. But in PvP, they literally will go, oh, why did you do that? Go just fire a rocket. Oh, why did I miss that? It's like, how is that even possible? But yeah, I really don't recommend Shit, he's going for me. I'm dead because I've her out, but don't. I'm being serious here. If you can't afford, like, oh, if you can't do anything about dying, or you can't afford to do this, you can't afford to do that, don't afford to mess up a chance in PvP. Don't go risking a death or even a win because you wanted to do pure crit based thingy. Unless you're a champion who can be fed really quickly and become OP quickly. AD carries aren't like that unless you can snowball. Snowballing is basically where you get kill after kill after kill because of your support. But half the time your support PvP, unless he's a friend who can help you snowball. But if you're not a friend and he's a randomer, half the chance you probably won't snowball. No offense, unless you're a super good AD carry and can just fucking do it yourself, you will not snowball. No one is perfect. None of us are perfect, especially me. And sorry I just got quiet, I was just like in the zone. None of us are perfect. We all know we're not perfect. But what you really want is you really want to make sure that you don't want your team to be like 23-7. You don't want to be 7-23 in PvP because you know you've lost that. If you can win just the way you're building, just by building damage and a Trinity Force and a Shiv, and then getting Bloodthirst and stuff, please do that. Please don't go on adjusting your build because you're winning hands down. Or if you're losing, you could win after 43 minutes. You could just by getting an ace. Don't fuck it because you think you can mess around. League is where you can mess around in certain places, certain challenges, certain things. But game modes like that, you really don't. Oh shit! Fucking hell! I sometimes get like, that way you're in a turret, you forget the fucking range. You should know the circle. But yeah, don't go in thinking that you're the best. There's always going to be a player who can play better than you, a champ that you love to pitch better than you. Take advice. In the next couple of videos, I'm going to give you links to good League of Legends building guides. Players who have played a champion, played around with tactics. That sounds awful, but there's players who've already done what you've tried. Like, what does a Ruhan's Hurricane do on Graves? People have already tried that. I've done that myself. It doesn't work. It gives you amazing attack speed, but he is an attack. He is pure damage. Like, she could build her attack speed if you wanted to in certain maps against certain champs. But you want damage as well. That is a balance. Damage and thingy. MOBA Fire. Oh, go. There we go. We'll give you chances and practice. MOBA Fire, LOL King, any League of Legends build guide thingamajig will give you good advice. Because the key to a successful game is knowing a champion. By playing them long enough, or playing her long enough. By playing the game long enough for experience. But the people who play LCS are sweaty fucks. The people who play fucking rank to max are sweaty bastards. But I can't judge them because I love League as much as they do, but they love League in a way that I can't match. I can't handle it because they play it for the wins. I play it for the fun, for just chit-chatting, and just generally to relax, especially after a hard day of work like I had this work today. We all play it for different reasons. We all play it. Games have bad communities sometimes. League of Legends especially, it's renowned. I play World of Warcraft, and you go from World of Warcraft to this, and then you realise, shit, this community is kinda bad. It really is quite vile, toxic. But that's how you mature. You realise don't retaliate. If you've got a support that goes, you got me fucking killed, you got me this, you got me that, don't retaliate. Just leave him. He's obviously had a hard day at something, or he's just an idiot, or he's just a kid. Do not retaliate. He's not worth it. But in bot lane, and a support kill steals you like 9 times, you can shout at him, you can say something, you can report him. But don't go to his level and go, you're a fucking idiot, because then most of the time you probably get reported yourself and eventually end up in a 20-minute ban, a 15-minute ban, or how many bans, or even a perma ban. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I recommend it. Even if you're AD carry and you leave halfway through because your internet or something, don't. Oh, I know you can't help it if an AD carry does. If your internet just go halfway through and you can't sort it in time. You know, we all have that. We all have that where our internet sort of goes, shit, how do I fix that? We all have that. We all know we have that. I've had it a few times in a few games. But League of Legends will look at it as if you've just left because you're raging. And we'll sort of go, right, mate, you can't do that again. Don't look at it as if they're picking on you. They're doing it so that you can't go and moan that you got shit. I am getting attacked by turret because of this stupid ass champion. Please second get this turret. Please second get this turret. Yes, got turret. Don't think League's getting at you if they've said, look, you've left the game. AFK. You can do it so many times, but don't carry on doing it. I don't recommend it. Try and be social, try and be friendly, try and be as good a player as possible. Try and be social, try and be friendly, try and be happy. See, Dragon Boost is also. Dragon is here, I forgot to tell you that. If you're playing PvP and you're really, really, really struggling and your jungler is here, go for it. Dragon is important. Dragon is like, it gives you a buff. It used to just give you a gold increase. But it was handy. It now gives you a buff. I'll show you that later on. Thank you for watching this ramble again. I know I'm sort of my brain. It's been work. Thank you for watching this Road to Level 30 this Road to Level 30 bot guide ramble chit chat sort of tips and tricks. Thank you for watching. Remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next Road to Level 30 series or any other video. Thank you.